Somebody commented under that video of Snoop Dogg gifting his wife 3 different rings and said, "May this kind of love find me." Sister, are you sure? Are you sure? Somebody also commented under that video and said, "A ring for each outside baby."
Snoop Dogg and his wife has gotten the entire internet talking. Snoop Dogg gifted his wife 3 rings, and we're talking about it. Let's get into it. Hey, beautiful people, how you all doing today? It's your girl Destiny here, and welcome to my channel. How have you all been? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video is about Snoop Dogg's wife and Snoop Dogg himself. So apparently, Snoop Dogg wife just turned big 50 and they were celebrating her birthday in grand style. And in this birthday party, Snoop Dogg decided to gift her 3 rings. And he went on to talk about what the 3 rings meant to him and why he's gifting her 3 rings. What got people attention was Snoop Dogg's wife body language and how she was reacting to Snoop Dogg pouring his heart out for her. And if you don't know Snoop Dogg and his wife, they all have a long I think they've been together for over 30 years. They started dating while they were in high school, really young. I think that's the only person so far, like, they've been locked in for years and years and years. They have kids, they have grandkids at this time. But him pouring out his heart and talking about how she's the love of his life and she was doing other things rather than focusing has really gotten the entire internet talking. So let's go check out the clip, people's reaction to it, and then we'll come back and talk. And let me know, do you think that she was on board, that she didn't like she didn't care about what Snoop Dogg was saying, or you just think that she had so much going on for her that it seems like she was distracted? You guys let me know what you guys think, and then we'll come back and talk more.
Turn the mic up real quick. Boss lady, I gotta explain these rings to you. I have to explain it. Put this one down. Let me explain this. So while the presentation was going on, I presented you with 3 rings, right? The first ring is when you became my girlfriend. People, because let me talk to you for a minute, baby. In case people don't know, you the only girlfriend I ever had in my whole life. Yeah, and my homeboys know that too. They like, that never had a girlfriend in junior high school, until I met you. So the second ring represents when you became my wife. And that was the joy of my life, because we had 2 babies. Eventually we went and made another one, a beautiful daughter. And we renewed our vows, and we did all the things that we're supposed to do to stay down as a family, as a husband and a wife, for 30-some years in front of everybody. So the last ring right here is to represent the love of my life. Yes. So boss lady, as you enter the 5th floor, enjoy, live it up, have fun, spend money. And be a great wife, a great mother, a great grandmother, a great daughter, a great sister, a great auntie, a great friend. Grow into that person that your grandmother was. I think about your grandmother and how smooth and how calm she was under pressure. I would love for you to grow into her spirit. Grow into your grandmother's spirit, because you are a grandmother. So DJ, give me some other music so we can get this party cracking for somebody start crying. Turn it up one time for your mother mind. Happy birthday, Bobo.
So I saw the video where Snoop Dogg presented his wife with 3 rings for her 50th birthday. And the 3 rings represented, the first one represented when she became his girlfriend. Second one represented when she became his wife. And the third one represented her being the love of his life. How beautiful, how sweet. But when he was telling his speech to her, she looked like she ain't give a about it. Like, she was looking at everybody else, talking to people, side conversations, this and that, right? They've been married for a long time, I think 28 years or something like that. Along that time, he has cheated on her several times, multiple times, right? It, to me, seemed like he was talking and she was kind of listening but not really listening, because it's kind of like yada, yeah, all that. You put me through enough. That's what it sounded like to me. Like, it was kind of like, yeah, give me these rings. Give me the money too. He said, spend money, be a wife. And then he made some slick comment about how he can't wait to see her, you know, move into her role of being a grandma. Snoop, why you trying to, like, hold her back, dim her light? So what? She a grandma. She outside. Them 3 rings can't change the fact that you wasn't loyal to her and faithful to her. But I mean, if it works for them. But I read the body language, though. I did.
3 rings for every decade of embarrassment. I said what I said. Did y'all see Snoop Dogg give his wife 3 rings on her 50th birthday? Talking about something. 1 ring was for when they first met, and the second one was when they got married, and the other one I don't fucking. But you could tell she didn't give not one fuck. She didn't give a damn, baby. She was looking at everybody in the crowd like, okay, wrap this shit on up. Okay, you was giving this heartfelt fake ass speech. Okay, cool. I get that, you know what I'm saying, they've been married for a long time. She probably still do love him, but in them times of suffering, bitch, you was cheating the whole time throughout the whole motherfucking marriage. I hate when men get on here act like shit was just so peaches and green, everything was happy, like we ain't publicly hear about you sleeping with Selena Powell and shit. We ain't gonna forget about that shit, but yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, you can love her. I just couldn't do it, bitch. It don't, yeah, I'm in there with you when you had nothing since it started and stuff and hanged in there. Just imagine how many women he cheated with over the years, them 28 years they was married. I'm not saying that, but I mean, she look happy. She like it, I love it. Shit, obviously she's still there. Obviously, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. But baby, the look on her face, it was giving, yeah, wrap this shit up immediately.
So Snoop Dogg presented his wife with 3 beautiful rings for her 50th birthday. I think it was a beautiful party. I didn't see the rings, but I'm quite sure they were beautiful. But the thing I want to say is a ring don't mean nothing. I keep saying this. The first ring represented him being her girlfriend, his girlfriend. Second ring represented him being the wife. And then the third one, last but not least, the love of his life. If you pay attention, she was nonchalant when it came to them rings. Because at the end of the day, I say it all the time, the ring don't mean nothing. Sure. All them years y'all been together and he ain't been faithful. All them years. He said something about she was the first girlfriend he ever had in school and all this stuff. That don't mean shit when you ain't faithful. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Then he tell her he want her to walk into her role as being a grandma. That lady out. She out in them streets now. She ain't standing back being a grandma. She like everybody else. When she want to keep them kids, she gonna keep them kids. That lady done got outside. She outside. Snoop Dogg's wife is outside and ain't standing them damn 3 rings he gave her. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't mean shit. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But like I say all the time, a ring don't mean shit. It's not the ring that matters. It's the person that you're married to. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Is that person faithful, loyal? Because I say it all the time. A person can have 10 carats on their finger and don't know where they man at 4 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm. So what the hell good does that mean? A ring don't mean shit.
Somebody commented under that video of Snoop Dogg gifting his wife 3 different rings and said, "May this kind of love find me." Sister, are you sure? Are you sure? Somebody also commented under that video and said, "A ring for each outside baby."
I don't know who need to hear this, but yeah, that was old school love you looking at right there. When Snoop Dogg gave his wife them 3 rings and he broke down how he emotionally felt about her, that's a man appreciating a woman lifting him up. I seen a lot of comments say, oh, she ain't happy. She don't really care. She ain't in love with him no more. The love gone. Y'all do know if that love was gone, she could have been got a divorce from this man a long time ago. And we love to say, oh, men cheat, men cheat, men cheat. No, men's cheating get exposed more than women's cheating. Let me break you down. When a woman cheats on a man is not finna get online and admit that another man smashed his wife. We don't know what transpired all them years they was together. I saw nothing wrong with that ceremony. That was a beautiful ceremony, bro. I like to witness black love like that, man. And the negativity that I seen coming towards that is completely unnecessary. I wish I could be married to somebody for 20 plus years and show it off. I wish that the world understood what real black love looked like. It ain't pretty, but it's real. It is, but yeah, that was old school love you looking at right there. When Snoop Dogg gave his wife them 3 rings and he broke down how he emotionally felt about her, that's a man appreciating a woman lifted him up.
Good video, young man. Y'all need to go back on his page and look at his content. He got a lot of good content that he be speaking about. But I said that to say, this is not a good mindset to have. A lot of men, especially in the black community, think this type of love is healthy, good, wholesome love because a woman stayed and endured this. I don't know if they seen their mama stay with their daddy or whatever, or their stepdaddy and their mama stayed when she went through, accepted, tolerate, whatever the hell. They view this kind of stuff of what the behavior they seen Snoop Dogg put a woman through, they deem that as love. That's why y'all have to be very selective of the type of men that y'all date and get with. Because if they have that mindset like that, they think that you're going to be so forgiving. When they do things, they think that you're going to forgive them, and then they're going to do it again, and then they're going to do it again, then they're going to do it, and then it becomes a pattern. When that pattern becomes habitual, it's habitual behavior. That's what his wife stayed around, accepted, and tolerated for damn near 30 goddamn years with Snoop Dogg. She dealt with a boy for that many goddamn years that just finally turned into a goddamn man. And if he turned into a goddamn man, I don't know. That ain't my place to say. But at the same time, that's why if you look at the video, she didn't seem really astounded and overly excited about getting the ring. Oh, you was my first girlfriend, then you became my wife, and then you something. That woman, the way she was looking off at every goddamn thing else, tells you her body language don't lie. She just comfortable and complacent because she done been with that man and she done accept and tolerate so much stuff for so goddamn long. But at the end of the day, for some women, that's a version of love to them because they lost themselves. Like they really low-key lost themselves. And you see a lot of women. But like I said, a lot of them men view it as love because they seen their mama stay and accept what they accepted from their daddies or their stepdaddies. But I like the generations now that's ending those cycles. It ain't got nothing to do about trying to save face no more with keeping family together when you stand with a man that's clearly disrespecting you. If a man goes out that door to go see if something else is better out there, even if, goddamn it, let it stay his ass out there. He didn't give a damn about the goddamn family. Why in the hell should... No, that's not your job. He knew he had a family back home. If he want to take that risk, that's on him. Have enough decorum and self-respect for yourself. So the level of leaving that the current generation is doing, the one up under there, and some of the other ones, they following suit. They're not staying with people that is not treating them in the same level of respect. Once you start condoning behavior, people get comfortable and complacent with allowance. People will keep on doing that to see what you will accept and tolerate and put up with them. No, keep on leaving them so then that way they can leave them so they can be a better man or a better woman, whatever. But in this case, we're talking about the men. They can become a better man for the next goddamn woman. How about that? That's what you call this. You teaching them something that their mama and daddy and them didn't teach them at home. Simple.
Snoop Dogg giving his wife her flowers for her 50th is real life tea. But rather than people just allow this woman on her 50th enjoy being embraced and bask in love, they're talking about her body language. They're talking about how she's receiving Snoop and his gifts. Okay, because he gifted her 3 rings, and each ring had a meaning. One for her being his first girlfriend, because anyone that knows their story, they were locked in for a long time. That was a different era. You know, he grew up in an era where they were like, nah, keep that. Men were supporting black love, supporting good relationships, supporting of recognizing that you got a good woman. And then the last 2 rings were one representing him marrying her and them having their children, and then the last one was her being the love of his life. All sweet things that, to me, you know, he could have been dog. He was Snoop Dogg, dogging out, doing all X, Y, Z behind the scenes. But you know what? That was a different era. That's a different type of conversation. Not gonna condone his ways. Not gonna condone the BS. But you gotta call a spade a spade. They went through it. They lived their life. They chose to work it out, and this is where they're at now. You don't get 30, 20 plus years in a relationship with it being all perfect and happy-go-lucky. There are some things that can be avoided, but there are some things that you just got to work through and just, you know, as a woman, what you can tolerate and what you cannot. But y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about it, because to me, I liked it. I love the fact that she was really shown love, and that's what a black woman should be shown, is love and care. She was surrounded by her family and friends. So y'all let me know what y'all think.
I also want to know what you guys think. So go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you guys think. But please, as always, keep your respect for you on this channel. We're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead, feel free, share your thoughts. Love to know what you guys think. So Will I consider this? How will I consider it? Do I think that, oh, she wasn't distracted, her body language, there was nothing wrong with it, and we should be happy for her? Yes, I'm happy for her. Like, if she loves it, I love it for her. And we all know she's not going anywhere. We all know she's going to still stick with him and all that. But like everybody has pointed out, the body language never lies. The body language never lies. You could clearly see that she doesn't really care that much. One thing I've known about body language, and I'm really trying to master that, to really read people, their body language, and what they're saying, and what their body is doing. You could clearly tell, and I might be wrong, but you could clearly tell, my own opinion, that she wasn't in here for it, because she was doing everything but that. Even Snoop has to say, babe, 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 focus. He was trying to get our attention so that she can listen to what he has to say. And let's even come and talk about the old love and all that and all that. This is a love that we saw growing up. And for me, looking back at it, those are very toxic love. Those are very toxic ideology of what love is, because these are a lot of women that were in relationship that did not serve them, but they had to stay in those relationships because they have lack. Not me saying she had lack of instinct. I'm talking about that era. Because they have lack of self-esteem, because society told them the men are the prize. So a lot of these women, when they have these men, they don't want to let go of these men. They rather just put it up. And even the older women, you see them, they encourage you to endure, to tolerate all these things, and say that is what a relationship, that is what love is, that is what love looks like. So I personally am just like, no. When I see people glamorize all this old love and all that, it just make me strange, because those were love that a lot of women were not able to express themselves. They live in silence. They live in a lot of disrespect that they could not even vocalize out. They did not have a community. The people they have around them shut them up or tell them to pipe low, and oh, that's what it is for you to be with a man. And a lot of these men really thought back them that they were the prize, and that's why they're acting it all up at the time we're in now. So no. And then the way Snoop Dogg was I love Snoop Dogg, so let me put that out there. This is no joke. I love Snoop Dogg. I love his work. The way he put it and say, "Oh, I want you to be just like your grandmom," and all that. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I personally, I want to emulate my grandmom. You guys have talked about her a couple of times here on this channel. I love her to death and all that. But it's the way he said it. It just really makes me like, I'm just like, this is the same. Our grandmoms, when we look back at them, we know that the amount of mental, emotional, and financial abuse they went through in the man, and how they still were able to keep the family together. And I feel like him referring to her and that, oh, she should be just like a grandmom, and I might be wrong, is also boiling down to that long suffering type of relationship. Like, just keep pouring, just keep pouring, just keep pouring. And if you know me, you know this channel, I'm a big advocate that women stop pouring and start pouring into yourself, because the truth is that you cannot give what you have, and the little one you have, that rather than you pouring to yourself, you're pouring it to other people, it may not work. So for me, it just kind of rubbed me on the rough way, but you could clearly tell that that woman has been through it. We know it. I'm a married woman myself, even though it might be a different dynamic, but we know that she has gone through it, especially with the era of men that Snoop Dogg comes from and that relationship comes from. We know that she has gone through it, and she stick through it. She went thick and thin with it, and I'm happy for her. They've made it. She's 50. She's living her best life and all that. So yeah, you guys let me know what you guys think. But I just feel like this type of love where women are being disrespected, where women stay because they don't know better, they didn't have community, they didn't have self-esteem, they didn't have their own finance, they already have children. A lot of women stay because of children, and they just like, you know what, where else do I want to go? I'm going to stay. I don't. Coming for someone myself, I had a long term relationship with my husband. We dated for 10 years before we got married. Now I've been married for 12 years, so we've been together for 22 years. I'm saying that there's a lot of things I am unlearning. There's a lot of things I'm learning about myself, even at 41. There's a lot of things I'm still learning, and a lot of things I want to experience. So I just feel like that era of love should not be glamorized, because there's a lot of low self esteem. Talking about somebody that I had low self esteem too at the time. Yeah. So yeah, you guys let me know what you guys think about this video down in the comment section. Go ahead, feel free, share your thought. Love to know what you guys think. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go ahead, feel free, share this video. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see, and that'll be you supporting this channel and this guy. Yeah, so go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys in my next video. This is